It was just days before Christmas. A young woman went shopping for her family and vanished. 2 days later, her body was found in a creek near a military base. Her name was Joyce Malecki, and though more than half a century has passed, no one has ever been charged with her murder. But some believe they already know who did it. Joyce Helen Malecki was 20 years old, a secretary from Baltimore County, Maryland. Described as kind, responsible, and close to her family. On November 11, 1969, Joyce told her mother she was heading to the mall to buy Christmas gifts. She never came home. 2 days later, hunters made a grim discovery near Fort Meade, a U.S. Army base about 15 miles from where Joyce lived. Her body was found face down in a creek. She had been bound and strangled. There were signs she had tried to fight back. But there were no witnesses, no suspects, and no clear motive. What made this case even stranger was timing. Just 4 days before Joyce disappeared, another woman, Sister Cathy Cesnik, a young nun and teacher, had gone missing only a few miles away. Both women were found dead in isolated areas. Both had signs of strangulation. And both had ties to Baltimore's Catholic community. Could their murders be connected? For years, police insisted the cases were separate. But some investigators and journalists saw chilling similarities that couldn't be ignored. In the late 1990s, both cases resurfaced when new witnesses linked them to a shocking abuse scandal at Archbishop Teo High School, the same school where Sister Cesnik taught. A former student claimed that priests at the school were abusing girls, and that Sister Cesnik may have discovered the truth. The theory, her murder, and possibly Joyce Malecki's, were part of a cover-up to silence anyone who knew too much. Investigators questioned priests, teachers, and even military personnel. But with decades gone, memories had faded. Evidence was lost. And no charges were ever filed. More than 50 years later, Joyce's family still doesn't have answers. Her brother once said, "Someone out there knows what happened. They just haven't spoken yet." The FBI reopened the case in 2016 after the Netflix documentary, The Keepers, drew renewed attention. But to this day, the files remain open. Was Joyce Malecki a random victim, or part of something much darker that Baltimore's church leaders wanted buried? Joyce Malecki went Christmas shopping and never came home. Half a century later, the truth is still missing, somewhere between faith, power, and silence. What do you think happened to Joyce? Comment your theory below. And remember, every unsolved case deserves to be remembered.